Hi guys, BMS here. So today I'm gonna tell you guys how to value your attention, not with just women, but generally everything in life. I feel like it's a fairly simple concept, so I'll assume it won't be hard for most people, unless you're on your purpose, working 100 hours a week, slaving yourself to death for the joy of misery. I guess I don't know. I still can't grasp the concept of wanting to put yourself in the graveyard so early, but hey, to each his own. Me, like myself, I'm like satisfied with my career. I work at Walmart, making a solid $6 an hour, and I just feel like people who like work that hard, like to own their own things and all that stuff. I really feel like they just like they want their ego stroked. Like any manager or anything of like a truly high position, I feel like nine. I'll say 8 out of 10 because there are some good managers. People that try to like build their own. Well, depending on what it is, but I say they mostly want their ego stroked and they're just like dweebs or dorks most of the time. But honestly, I feel like I manage enough. I manage this channel and right back to my supporters daily, and that's enough for me. Some people want to manage 10 Walmarts, and if that's how they want their ego stroked, and that's fine. But you know, back to the actual main topic. To value your attention, you should, just give it out as much as possible, whether it's to your future wife, job, a project you're working on in life, or it could just be whatever. And one thing I heard was the theory of absence. That's probably not exactly what it's called, but the theory is the less you're around, the more attention it creates. But I feel like that's obsolete to, actually being there every day. So the attention, the attention of whatever you had matters versus being absent. And like, I could see that working, but I feel like actually being there, it makes more sense because you'll literally be getting the attention versus being absent and not getting it until you come back. I feel like it makes more sense, actually be there. But maybe the absence thing may work. I'm not gonna completely run it now. So now, because I said previously, or project or whatever you have in life, that may actually sound contradicting because it sounds similar to getting on your purpose, right? And while I would admit it is in the same category, but it revolves around what you want to do. If you want to work 60, 78 hours a week, then fine, have that. And I mean, it's your life. You do what you want. And just because I don't see the point, it doesn't mean there isn't a point. I mean, I'm not like all knowing by any means, except in the ways, I can teach you guys to be the best. Beta male, what they call it. But yeah, that's the only thing I'm all knowing in. Other than that, I guess you could say I'm technically ignorant, but you could say that for technically anyone. But I would say, if you're gonna work, those bone crushing hours, just don't complain you're burnt out and you need a break and all that stuff. Just because nobody said put your body through a fucking torture chamber with glass needles and nails and disintegrating your bones for just more numbers on a piece of paper on payday. You're destroying your body for no more numbers on a piece of paper on payday. How does that sound? Like on paper, how did that sound? To me, on paper, it just sounds like numbers, and I don't know if it's worth it just to see an extra. What, I don't know, but like I said earlier, because I keep getting off track. I'm good for that. To have your attention value, just funny enough, just hand it out like a sheet of paper to everyone. If you do the opposite, which would be, I guess being absent, I also feel like that could be irrelevant because no one with like, how would they know they need your attention if they never had it? If you never existed to give them the attention, if you were absent, how would they know they need it if you're not there? They can't. You don't exist. Do you like? Do you know you need something that doesn't exist? Well, how would you know it doesn't exist? You wouldn't know. So therefore, you wouldn't think about it because you wouldn't know to think about it. Hopefully, that didn't go for you guys' head, but you get the point. If it's not there, how would you know to think about it if it's not there? can't get the attention like that. But you know, I would say that's about it for this video, guys. Any questions, topics, or concerns, you can drop them down below. You can give me a follow on Instagram where I write back to my other supporters. And if you want to drop video ideas there, you can also do that as well. And bye, guys.